Well, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, early morning. 1:30. I've been up for over an hour. Crashed early, but I'm back to the shitty sleep again. At least I got one good night in. I can't complain, right? Wouldn't do me no good anyway. uh, I don't really have a topic for this video other than I wanted to journal my thoughts is really what's driving this video. I had to spend a few days shaking hands with ghosts, right? Dealing with old memories. And now it's time to rejoin the living, right? I was knee deep in the past, and a little bumpy, but it was good. Like I was saying in that other video, it's important when anniversaries or milestones, whatever it might be that triggers you to go back in time to whatever it might be, right? You know, for me, my mom passing or my brother's passing or whatever, right? Some pretty heavy shit. But in that, you get to relive your connection with those people. You know, through those emotions, things become very vivid and real for a minute. And it's, I got this stupid little yellow box on the screen that's driving me nuts, sorry. Reliving these memories and making that connection with someone that ain't here no more. I don't want to say it's like bringing them back to life because that's a fucking huge exaggeration, right? But you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. In those tears, there's something in there for you anyway. It's hard for me to put into words. It is. It's hard for me to put into words what it is that I get out of going through what I went through. You know, it's not wasted. And like I said, I don't live in that. I don't dwell in that grief or that sadness, you know, or that betrayal or abandonment. I mean, fuck. There's a long list of shit I could hang on to for the rest of my life and, you know, eat a bunch of bonbons till I explode, right, or something, or drink Jameson whiskey until my liver fucking turns into goo. You get the point, right? I'm not gonna live in that, but I'm gonna experience it from time to time, and rightfully so, and pay it respect, right? It's no different than going to gravesite and leaving some flowers, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I did last couple of days, right? I paid my respects. You know, I went through a lot of heartache, but it was hugely helpful, you know? And it's not to mention it's during a very difficult time, right, on the planet for a lot of folks. You know, I quickly forget what the outside world's got going on when I get down memory lane with mom and my brother and whatnot. You know, nothing else really exists for me. I'm really that absorbed in those thoughts where, fuck you guys, right? I get lost in it. But like I said, you can't live in it. I hope that makes sense, and I hope it helps. And if somebody's struggling with grief and you're stuck in it, gotta let it go. It'll eat you alive, just like vengeance, just like holding a grudge. Any of that shit is not healthy. You can't live in that shit. I did a lot of that for a lot of years. I don't do that no more. And when it starts creeping in, I know to let it go. Pay it its respect, right? Because it won't leave you alone if you don't fucking deal with it. So you deal with it and then you put it to sleep. You put it to rest. You fucking let it go. Think about your family. Think about your husband, your wife, and your children, your folks, whatever. For me, I think about my doggies, right? They need me. I can't get caught up in any of that foul shit. I need to stay on track, and there's dogs out there that I ain't met yet that need me, and they're gonna get me. Because I'm not gonna live in my grief. Like I said, I will pay it its respect, the respect it is due, and then I'm out. On to the next. Like I said, you're the one driving the bus. You're not the one under it. So now that I'm back amongst the living, I gotta bust my ass and try to get this house wrapped up so I can get it sold. I gotta dig in till spring. I can't move right now because the weather won't be too nice to me in my new hometown this time of year. So I got time on my hands, so I kind of been fucking using that as making me lazy, right? As excuse not to get some shit done. But like I said, it's time to get back to the living, get back after everything, get back after my workouts more. It's rained, the air's clean, no smoke, no excuses. You know, I've been half-assing workouts and fucking them off regularly lately, but all of that shit needs to flip around, back to the living, right? Quit living in the bullshit, grief and whatnot, right? I kind of got wrapped up in a lot of crap because I knew what was coming. I mean, my brother's birthday was in October. That was rough. You know, then his death day, then my mom's birthday, and then there'll be fucking Thanksgiving in a couple days. But that's okay. Because I am better equipped to cope now. This year is the first year in a long time that I'm not tripping on shit. That I'm not dreading Christmas. I'm not dreading New Year's Eve this year, right? Even Thanksgiving. Now that the last couple days came and went, it changes all that, right? My perspective going through that and how I felt going through that, this year's going to be way better. Like I said, I'm not eating top ramen for Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat a steak, right? Same thing for Christmas. You know, being stubborn and eating top ramen for Thanksgiving dinner is, you know, yeah, me telling everybody to fuck off, but, you know, I'm the one eating the top ramen, motherfucker, when I should be eating steak. You see what I'm saying? That's self-inflicted bullshit. I ain't doing that no more. No more pity party for Johnny O. Fuck all that. I deserve to have good shit in my life, and I'm gonna. I deserve to have my old folks home from my pit bulls, and I'm gonna have fucking steak. As a matter of fucking fact, I'm gonna queue a steak today. I'm gonna fucking actually go through the trouble to get the briquettes out and all the bullshit, and I'm gonna fucking thaw out some. Well, maybe I'll have to do a steak tomorrow because I have to thaw it out. The shit's fucking froze solid. But you get the point, right? And I hope it helps, because it's like kicking a bad habit. It's like getting off the booze, right? You could get stuck in your grief and drowned in it for years, whatever the grief might be, right? Grief doesn't have to be death. It just has to be something you grieve about, right? Where it fucks with you severely. Right? Getting dumped by your folks. Whatever. Abandonment and all that crap. I saw kids in the foster home system that straight up their parents threw them away. That's fucked, man. My mom suffered from mental illness, and she fought and did what she could to get her kids back. Her whole fucking life, she loved us to death, and she never, ever stopped. She just fought her fucking demons between booze, which in her generations, there was no such thing as mad. The word alcoholism wasn't fucking used. You were a boozer. Like I said, it was a different time. Being a drunk was much more socially acceptable back in the day. It was tolerated. So anyway, yeah, mom had booze to deal with. She had pills to fucking deal with. And she had mental illness to deal with. But she never stopped loving us. And I never, ever doubted that. So, I don't know why I just went there. But anyway. You have to find your way. You have to let go of what you have to let go of to move forward. You can't move if your fucking shoes are made out of concrete. Right? And I know you know what I'm saying. You sit there and mind fuck yourself all the time. To those who I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking to. You do. You fucking have a shitty thought, and then you run with it, and you think about it in a million different fucking ways, and that thought will lead to another thought, and then you'll do it again, and you'll run with that one a million different ways, and then that'll lead to another one, and it doesn't fucking stop. Unless you stop it. If you let your mind go on its own, it's a fucking hamster wheel. It's a broken record that just keeps skipping, right? Fuck you. You got to be stronger. I don't know why I'm on this kick. I must have touched on this topic 3 or 4 times in the last fucking 10 videos, but it's true, and it's something I'm getting better at, right? As I understand it better, I'm learning to get better at it, of letting go and not getting stuck in it as long, and not getting in a shitty mood, and not eating top ramen for Thanksgiving, and etc. Not giving up on my dream. Move to the fucking frozen tundra if that's what it takes, right? Fuck it. Like I said, you gotta let go of the ghosts. Pay them respect when you have to, or when you need to, but you gotta let it go, because you can't live with that shit in your head. You can't. All right. I think I beat on this enough. Have a great day. I'm gonna. I can tell. Just turned the page, right? Made it through some tough shit. Come out on the other side stronger, better, faster, all that shit. I feel like that today. Today's a real good day. Fuck you. It's a great day. All right. Love you guys. Peace. Have a beautiful day.